trophies speak to the traditions and the spirit of the contest between schools, and sometimes they also come wrapped as a massive bronze pig. Floyd of Rosedale is on the line in the matchup we have coming up. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Golden Gophers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hawkeyes offense will have the first possession of the game. When you think of this rivalry, you think tough, hard-nosed, hotly contested games, and the Hawkeyes came out on top in one of those last year.
Well, and for Iowa, listen, it'd be great to compete for national championships, but if you don't, everybody looks back to the rivalry games. And the fact that they won this one against Minnesota and hoisted the Floyd of Rosedale trophy, that meant a lot to this team.
Nothing like hoisting that big hog up in the air for everybody to get excited about. The trophy games are fun, man. Listen, we got bowl games, we have all those things throughout the year. You need a little bit of excitement. This is kind of an spark late in the season for these two teams.
Time to take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too...
It's a fumble! And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running game.
Off the RPO, complete. Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. And the Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in. Not a big window, and that throw was money. They've got it at the 30. The Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Got a little space. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Find some room. Defense trying to take it back. At the 20. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. This rivalry between Iowa and Minnesota even predates Floyd or Rosedale. Goes all the way back to 1891, guys.
Crazy to think about a rivalry going that far. And it's passed down, and the uniforms changes, and the names change. But it's so cool, the history of this intact. People keeping track of the records, and it means something to those players back then and to these now.
Yeah, tradition, that's one of the things that makes college football the greatest sport in the world. And the fact that you get to have these trophy games, Floyd of Rosedale, are you kidding me? This is a game you've got to tune into.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
To the air on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off at the goal line. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
On the ground, it's 4. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. Fires left. Makes the catch. It's Lanier. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win.
Wide open on the right. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's 4. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the foot.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle. He's got great vision. And he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engaged, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lanier. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking downfield, it's Mills. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Hey, knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
And the Hawkeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give on the inside. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Quick strike complete. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Moulton. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. And the Hawkeyes have pushed it inside the 20. Working that left side now. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab on the left. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. The Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeye! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Snags it quickly on the left. Just keeps moving. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man by himself. At the 35, he's got room. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's first and 10 from just outside the 30. Leaves it with the running back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Using his legs, it's forward. Nowhere for him to run again, and now fourth down is going to be a tough one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He's going for it all. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Hog, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Just inside the red zone, first and 10 from the 19. To the air, it's Mills. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Looking left. It's complete. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Fires deep toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Iowa! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, what a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half, a lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot, but here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position, go make some things happen, force some turnovers, play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen?
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Hawkeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. Bringing it back. And the returner goes down.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got the first down and more. He's loose. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Mills. Safe completion on the screen. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And the route is on. Minnesota has really fattened up that lead, and the Gophers getting close to capturing Floyd.
And the Gophers have done such a great job handling the emotions, handling the moment, getting closer and closer, and they got Iowa in a good spot. They got them down. And let's be honest, offense is usually a challenge for the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, and Minnesota's players, David, to me, they just look dialed in. They look like they've spent some extra time in the film room getting prepared for this game because they know what this game means, not just in the Big Ten Conference, but also to both schools. This is one of the great rivalries in college football, and they have shown up ready to go.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He tries to take the top off. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Got the back over the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. The Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got his man. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Hawkeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Howard. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Hawkeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying to pull his way in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Defense has been up to the task so far. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll line up to go for 2. Wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Ford. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. And the Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
I like a nice quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing. And again, know where that yellow line is. Go get to it and get the first down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Golden Gophers are marching down the field. Defense in press coverage. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Kennick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on 3rd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Oh, spins away. Still on his feet at the 45. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Second down, he'll throw it. Going near the sticks. It's Moulton. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Iowa! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The snap sets up to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Mills. With the catch, it's Wallace. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Golden Gophers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Ford. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He'll start this drive going to the air. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Hit as he throws. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Crosses the 45. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Hawkeyes want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload.
Turning it on! After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The give to the tailback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Oh, it's always frustrating as a quarterback when you put it on the money and the guy drops it. But you know what you got to do? You got to build his confidence. Buddy, I'm coming back to you later. Just get your mind right. Get ready, because I know you can make that catch.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab for the 2, and he ties the game here in the 4th. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. On the move and looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're...
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
To the ground with the back. Touchdown, Iowa! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to pass on second down. Pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got the tight end. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Makes a man miss. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker is Ford. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Here's a heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time. Right now it's coming up on 3rd down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the 4th.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Last chance coming up. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. Once upon a time, these two played for a live hog, but Iowa will have to settle for the legendary, the beautiful Floyd of Rosedale Trophy. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.